Hello, Smith Middle School Ninja Band students, and welcome to your very first Tome talk. We're going to have a series of talks about things that are in our just and true ancient tome of musical mysteries that only the chosen few may unleash on the world. As you go through it, there's going to be a lot of information. And today's topic is Ninja Band. But what we're going to do first is I have a question. Why don't you ever see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're really good at it. All right, our very first Tome talk is about Ninja Band. Now, what is Ninja Band? That's kind of a weird thing to say. We don't usually think of band as being ninjas, and we're not gonna be using weapons or hurting anybody, but we're gonna use our instruments. And so we wanna just have a really clearly defined and intentional way of kind of thinking about how we want to do our band and how we wanna learn that kind of stuff. So here we go. There are three parts to you. So we're gonna call this Ninja Band triangle. And at the top of the triangle is your heart and your attitude. And then after that, we're gonna go to your mind or your brain and how you understand things and the things you know. And then we move to your body. And that's when we actually do things, okay? So we've got the heart, the mind, and the body. So we're gonna get started and talk about the heart. The heart is the most important part because that's where it all starts. Another way of saying that is your attitude. So there's gonna be days when you come in and you've got a great attitude and you're ready to learn and things have been going great. You're excited about trying to play your instrument, all those kind of things. And that's great. So we are ready to move on to the brain, the mind part. But if you come in and you've had a rough day, someone bumped into the hallway and didn't say they were sorry, your mom packed your least favorite lunch, whatever could have been going wrong, and maybe you're not having a great day. So you got to come in and you're going to have to make a choice about your attitude. So if you make that choice and you have a good attitude, then everything is going to go better for you. If you kind of sit there and, don't have such a good attitude, then, maybe things won't go so well. Maybe yesterday you were kind of lost in band. You didn't quite understand everything, or you were playing and you played some wrong notes. And so today you're not feeling real good and successful about it. But you got to make that choice. You got to say, all right, today's a new day. I've got to make sure that I have a good attitude today so that I can do better. So that's where it all starts, is your heart. And most of that is going to be kind of on you. We're going to do our very best to keep everything positive in our band class and encouraging between the director and the students and between the students and each other. But it's mostly going to be up to you as to how positive that attitude is. So that's the heart. All right, so the next part is your mind or your brain. So before we start doing anything, we want to make sure that you understand how to do it. So we're going to talk about it in class and over the video, and we're going to give you some worksheets, and there's information in your ancient tome of musical mysteries that only the chosen few may unleash on the world. And so we're going to give you all that information. So we're going to test you on it, but you have to know it first. We can't just say, all right, here's an instrument, start making a sound, and you have no idea how to do it. So we're going to make sure that it's in your brain. So you got to pay attention, you got to follow along, you got to make sure that you really truly understand the things that we're teaching. So that's the next part. And then the third part is your body. And this is kind of more the fun part. This is where we actually do what it is we're teaching you. So, one day we'll teach you how to make your very first sound. And so we're going to teach you how to do that first, but then we're going to do it. And you're going to have to remember what it feels like when you're doing it correctly. You're going to have to be listening and evaluating and, well, it doesn't sound quite right, so I need to change this. And you're going to have to be aware of what it feels like and what your body's doing. But that's kind of the fun part, the body, where we actually do what we're learning all about. So we have the heart, the attitude, that's where it all starts. Then we move to the brain, and that's pretty important because if you don't understand it, then it's really hard to do it correctly. But the third part is the funnest part, and that's where we actually do the things that we're talking about. So that's our Ninja Band triangle. So throughout the year, we will be referencing those kind of things like, hey, everybody, here's your brain. So we're going to, take a test. We're going to do a short quiz. We're going to do those kind of things. Make sure you really understand it. All right, everybody, we're going to concentrate on the body. We're going to concentrate on actually doing what it is that we've taught you. And we're going to go around and, have everybody try it, and then go around and have one at a time try it, and that kind of stuff. So a lot of playing in front of each other, but, we're going to be encouraging, and all that's going to work out just fine. So heart, mind, body. Now, how are we going to work through Ninja Band? Well, you're going to get a white belt to begin with. And when you get your white belt, you're going to pick a ninja name. And so on your Schoology, there's a file that has a page of adjectives and a page of nouns. So you're going to have to pick from that page. We want to keep it, the best it can be. So we're going to just pick off this one page. So, for example, my ninja name is Serendipitous Sensei. Now, Sensei obviously is a teacher, so you can't pick that. Only I can pick that. But serendipitous is my adjective. And if you don't know what that means, there's a great opportunity for you to look that up and find out what that means. It's a great word. You could pick something like Iron Fox. Revolutionary Grasshopper, Crack-a-lackin' Clarinet. You could do all sorts of names. Those are actually the names of my 3 children that went through the band here at Smith. You could pick something that reflects who you are. So if you want something that's a little more dark and serious, you could be Stormy Warrior. Or if you want something a little bit more lighthearted, you could be Happy Panda, something like that. But you want to pick a ninja name that you're going to be happy with all year. And pick that, and then in one of our assignments, you're going to go ahead and tell us what that is, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So ninja name. And then the next thing is, like I said, you get a white belt chart, and we're going to be working through those belts, and each belt has a spot for a certain number of stars. White belt has 10 stars. So when you do things really well, like you get a very high grade on a written exam, or you play something that's really, you played it exactly right, then you're going to earn a ninja star, and you're going to work your way through those belt systems. We're also going to have that on Schoology. You're going to have a badge that you're going to earn to kind of help you keep track of that. So that is how Ninja Band works. So pick your ninja name, okay? Get ready to have that great attitude, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing Ninja Band. We want everybody to reach that black belt by the end of the year. It's not easy to do. Typically, we only have maybe the top 10% of the class actually get all the way to black belt. But if you have the right attitude, and you use your brain the right way, and use your body the right way, then you can certainly get there. So we're going to have a lot of fun with Ninja Band, and we will get on to our next thing.